Hello everyone, Penny here from That's Just Penny, and today we're introducing journaling with plants, and we are getting our papers ready for our journal, right? Because we're journaling with plants. So I showed you one method the other day in another video. This is what the finished product looks like. It's all dried, it's all crinkly. However, I do not like the white lines in this because I did not tint my glue. So if you want to tint your glue, you can add some coffee or tea, water, or whatever to that. Okay, so, or what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my distressing ink and I'm going to distress it as I normally do in my journals. So I will be distressing this to a vintage brown color. So coffee color is actually what it's called. Or I can just spray some coffee water, spritz some coffee water on here, whatever. But I don't like the white lines, so I will be fixing that. If that doesn't bother you, then great. But I will be tinting my glue. And you could add watercolors to this or splatters. I mean, you could take it, a whole new level if you wanted to. You can also tint your glue with watercolor. All right, so now I have a piece of napkin. Now, for this project, you're going to need a napkin, okay? And you are going to need your glue, of course, your water ratio glue. And you're going to need your herbs that you want to use. For this one, I'm going to be using coffee and calendula, okay? I'll get into what those mean in just a bit, but I am going to be using coffee and calendula. You will need your paintbrush, right, to brush your glue on. So those are the things. Now, you're going to need a napkin that has a 3-ply. And there's a reason why, okay? So the top part of the napkin, the beautiful design, I am not going to use today, all right? You most definitely can use it just like this method and turn it into faux rice paper. And that's coming up next, all right? But I wanted to show you this. There's a 3-ply napkin. You want a napkin that has 3 plies. And the reason being is, see this? And so this is the first part of the napkin. Right, I'm going to set that aside. That's the beautiful colored printed one. This is the second layer. It has some of the ink left. That's what I want. I want a napkin that has some of the ink on it left. Right? And then this is just the bottom layer, which is white. I'm going to be using it first. So let's do this. So I'm going to take, hopefully this will work. This is a charcoal. Oh, it will work. A charcoal pencil. It's a charcoal sketching pencil. I'm going to mark my corners of my napkin. So what we're going to do to begin, number one, is we just, we divided a napkin into 3 parts. Then we marked our perimeter. And now I'm going to take the glue. Now you want to protect your surface, right? This works, right? Alright, so I'm going to put my brush down. So I'm just going to sprinkle some coffee on this one. So now that I have this down, you can add more if you want. But for right now, I'm just going to try. Now, this is the tricky part. Start in the middle and push it out. I'm going to put some more glue on top of this. now I'm going to repeat the process because I want a front and back. I wanted the back to be, have some herbs on it too. I hope that makes sense. Then I'm going to take, remember the beautiful piece that I talked about with the colors? We're going to take that and we're going to put on top, lay it gently, get it positioned where I think I need it. And then again, I'm going to start in the middle. Let's talk about the herbs and the plants that I was using today. So, number one, I used coffee. And we said that coffee increases mental alertness, right? And then the calendula, we're using it to support healing. So we use the rose for uplifting the soul, the lotus for hydrating the body, coffee to increase mental alertness, and calendula to support healing. And especially healing, it's anti-inflammatory of wounds and to promote healthy skin with antibacterial, antioxidants, and things like that for the calendula.